streets. In the last 10 years, did anyone have the streets more than Meek? We're taking Future out of it. Like, I know you like Future's a street nigga. I get it. I ain't gonna lie. Meek might have had it. Somebody said you ain't said that last time, baby. You said baby overtook Meek in 20. Hold on. So when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about So here's the thing: being just the nigga who's the voice of the streets, that's cool up until a point. Niggas want to see graduation. Niggas want to see you elevate. It's like Lil Baby was doing songs like The Freestyle. He did songs like Sold Out Dates. It's okay, all them songs. My Dog, all them songs. But eventually he started graduating to know that your song don't really mean nothing if you could only freestyle or if you only have hard bars. You got to cook up some hits, my brother. That's the reason why I think Baby passed Meek. Baby passed Meek because Baby is better at making hits without a feature than Meek. Meek got to a point where he kind of needed a collab or he needed something else to kind of play off because he's a phenomenal rapper, but that was a chink kind of in his armor, if you get what I mean. Somebody said, we don't give a shit about Meek no more. He constantly took L's. Hey, I'm going to be honest. Erase all that Instagram shit, man. Like, Meek is like a fucking behemoth now. And I think Meek will realize, he realizes a little bit later. It's like, he was taking on unnecessary fights, bro. Like, why? For what? Nigga, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, nigga, Lil Baby purposely, as much as he's on social media, but he's not really saying shit on social media. Like, Meek started saying too much, which unfortunately, kind of characterizes you a little bit too crazy. Somebody said Meek is supremely talented. Yo, Brandon Cook, that's a great observation, but that might also be his downfall. Because when you think you're so talented, you think you could do anything. I think a lot of things he started to do was he was like, well, nigga, I'm Meek. And for a while that mattered, but then people, whatever. Anyway. Somebody said, I got paid. No, bro, me and Meek have not talked, bro. I'm like, come on. Since we was on the call, for the truce or whatever, with 21, bro, we have not talked. Bro, I'm just not no hater like that, bro. Like, I always tell y'all, like, nigga, I go hard. I'm just petty. So when Meek was making it seem like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get jumped, killed, this and third. All right, nigga, I'm on you. Like, nigga, I'm just going to, whatever. But now we're at a place where it's like, and I know someone will be like, oh, you trying to rock it? No, it's like, but I don't even get up thinking about, like, anger or, like, whatever for me. I randomly, today I'm driving, shit be going on. You be trying to think of the perfect lyrics for it. And there was a Meek line that came up. So I started playing some Meek freestyles. And I'm like, damn, that nigga, he was hard. That nigga was hard as fuck. That nigga was making some really good music. And then I thought about it, and I was like, yo, man, I'm going to show him some love. Like, I'm going to show the shit that I used to like love. You know what I mean? Now, I could be objective. I do think that Meek has lost a little bit of his way with this Lil Baby wave that came. Like, respectfully, I don't want to hear Meek rapping over Lil Baby type lyrics. You see that 4 for 4 I played? Meek has a hard type of sound that he should have just pioneered and kept to. Bro, the worst thing I believe ever happened to Meek is him going to Atlanta. The worst thing. I'm telling y'all. Yo, Meek had a sound. What's that dude that always produced for him? Fuck, y'all gonna tell me right now. Meek had a sound that it just wasn't Atlanta, bro. Bro, I'm telling you. Meek don't sound better over these Atlanta beats than Lil Baby. That's the problem. Somebody said Jalil beats, yeah. Bro, yo, y'all can say whatever, but I'm being so honest with y'all. Meek had a sound, and you could say that sound was in Philly, but that sound was Meek. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think one of the downfalls of him is him acquiescing to Atlanta. Bro, I'm telling you. Yo, I hear Meek and Lil Baby over the same beats. And here's the thing, Meek going hard, but you know what Baby does? Baby's also rapping good, and he's hitting with mad melody. Meek not no melody nigga like that. He's not a melody dude like that. You know what I mean? Again, maybe I look back at this and I'm like, yo, Ak, you were wrong. But all I know, these songs I play, yo, Meek, hey, listen, I don't care what y'all say. Meek dropped 40 points back to back. Remember when Kobe got in that rape trial? And he dropped like 9 40-point games in a row? And people were like, damn, this nigga's dropping it to like distract people. Meek dropped 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Every fucking track when him and Drake was going at it. I think he saw his mortality for a second. He saw it. And every freestyle, that nigga was rapping like, especially when people said he lost the battle. Nigga was rapping like niggas was about to kick him out of rap. And I ain't gonna lie, even though I'm like, yo, Drake killed him. I'm like, yo, this nigga's rapping. Nigga, I could play the Panda freestyle. Boy, went crazy on that too. The 4 for 4s. I know that's a thing we gotta think of. But yo, when he did the little 4-pack, the 4 of 4s, bro, I'm telling you, it's the hardest shit. Well, you know, he's had some decent albums and, well, not decent, but good albums and like, you know, good mixtapes, but them 4 for 4s, bro, oh my God. Sorry. All right, anyway. I say that to say, I love when I get to a place with a rapper where it's not personal. When it's personal, bro, like, there was a time nigga, I had to wean myself off listening to Meek. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nigga, I used to listen to Meek so much. I don't know if y'all remember when there was this, like, hidden verse. I don't even think it was meant to be put out. I think it was an engineer's mistake. Because if you don't know, they cut different versions, right? So they got to cut a clean and a dirty to send to iTunes. And I think this is me. They cut the dirty version, no, they cut the clean version, but they left in a disc that was to Drake. Nigga, I was like so into his shit back then. Nigga, I heard it. I'm like, whoa, this doesn't sound like the dirty version. There's a whole like extra 8-10 bars or whatever the case is. So I did a story on it. And I only say that to say, like, yo, I was so much into, you know, like, Meek was making some good shit. You know, after, like, I felt like he just hated me, I had to, like, wean myself off listening to the nigga. Because I would listen to his music, but then I had to, like, almost slap myself, like, yo, this nigga hates you. You can't listen to his music. You know what I mean? But after that's just water in the bridge, you know what I mean? Like, I listen now and I'm like, damn, nigga really had a wave, and, you know, I you know, he's going through whatever he's going with Atlantic, but I do hope, shit. For me, though, Meek got to get back in his pocket. Meek got to leave Atlanta, bro. Whatever the fuck this Copper Cove shit is, bro, he got to leave it, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what Copper Cove is, but that's Atlanta. Like, yo, and Drill, if you're watching, this is where we cut to another fucking video. I want to remind all of you artists moving to Atlanta, this Copper Cove, the Atlanta experience, the Atlanta culture that you're trying to immerse yourself in is Atlanta culture. It's not the same culture from your city. If you come from Detroit and you're in Atlanta and you're at Copper Cove every week, or you're at whatever Atlanta shit every week, you're not making Detroit music anymore. You're making Atlanta music. And it's okay because a lot of people are willing to compromise. But when you are a regional act and a regional superstar and a regional like deity to those people, they don't want to hear you make what's popping in the A. And I get it. By the way, a lot of people move to the A. You know why? If I'm grew up in Detroit, why the fuck would I want to still live in Detroit and be fucking around with that type of scene? They're going to try to kill you. Same with Louisiana, same with Philadelphia, same with New York, same with like a lot of places in California, same with like a lot of cities we know, Chicago, whatever the case is. So eventually once you get a little bit of buzz, you move. But a lot of people go to Atlanta and they don't impart their style on Atlanta. Atlanta kind of takes them, it swallows them. Pause. Atlanta forces them to acquiesce to Atlanta. You can't make Philly music in Atlanta. You can't make Chicago music in Atlanta. You can't make New York music in Atlanta. You can't make West Coast music in Atlanta. When you go to Atlanta, and this is, maybe I'm wrong, when I'm hearing people that go to Atlanta and try to make music, it sounds like either a replica or it sounds like it's very Atlanta influenced. It's very apparent. Somebody said, why this nigga hating on Atlanta? No, I'm not hating on Atlanta, bro. I'm trying to point out to people like Meek. By the way, A Boogie for a period of time went to Atlanta. He was like, oh, like, bro, it's the same. A bunch of rappers used to go to L.A. Oh, let's go to L.A. L.A. is where everybody's making it. Bro, if you're making Bronx, all right, let me give you a fucking, oh my, y'all not getting me. If you're making Bronx drill right now, if you go to L.A., you're not making Bronx drill. You're making a replica of Bronx drill. You're not in the environment. You're trying to almost recreate the same things that made you make the same music in some other place. That's the point I'm trying to say. Atlanta has a whole culture. I see so many niggas who, if you're popping and you're good in Memphis and you're making music that is raw to Memphis and you go to Atlanta, but you're still trying to make Memphis music, nigga, it will be told that you're not making music no more in Memphis. I'll give you another example. Bro, it's clear Bobby Shmurda not making music in New York. It's not clear to y'all? It's clear to me. It's clear to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not attacking Atlanta. I'm saying many people go to Atlanta. But when you go to Atlanta, the only thing that's native of Atlanta is Gunna, Baby, and those other niggas. Your music, your style that was hitting, like for example, when Meek was coming up doing all them flamers joints, them shits was hitting. But it's hitting only on the East Coast. That shit will never hit in Atlanta. I don't think y'all get me. I'm gonna just move on. Somebody said, so is YoungBoy making Utah music? Okay, Brody, I'm glad you asked that question. No, it's not about where you at, actually. It's about ingratiating with the music scene. If YoungBoy was in the studio and inviting a bunch of Utah producers and rappers, no, he would not be making music that sound like he was from Louisiana. Trust me, you wouldn't. That's the point I'm trying to say. When you go to Atlanta, you're immersing yourself in a culture where you're rapping on what producer songs. Remember I just praised Meek for rapping on Jalil Beats? Nigga, Jalil Beats is not Atlanta. He has a sound that is not Atlanta. When you're going and you're rapping on the same beats as Lil Baby, what beats you think Lil Baby rapping on? Atlanta beats. That's the point I'm trying to say. It's not really about where you're at. It's about what sound you're like taking in. I feel like Meek eats the most when he stays East Coast in his sound. Now, he's always going to be a rapper, but he has to stay East Coast with the beats, the production. That Atlanta shit is not him. That changing locations, like, all right, let me play the changing locations, whatever the fuck. And again, I'm just trying to be like objective and like, I hope no one thinks I'm like fucking hating. Look, Meek Mill changing locations.